Forgive me, my friends, but I must return to Megaduda for the time being. There, I can better manage this crisis and dispatch my troops as the situation demands. In that case, we shall carry out an investigation of our own here in the city. Mayhap the residents can tell us more about the first of the transformation and the conditions under which it occurred. If we can ascertain what exactly triggered these tragic events, it may give us some insight as to possible solutions. Shit is going down in Ishgard to be sought out. Time is of the essence. Let us split into 3 groups that we may cover more ground. Alicia and I will see to Pox the path, thank for the initial prey make for Dharma. I'll leave Arthur to Graha and you. Any information you can gather on the first blasphemy or the manifestation of the final days here in the city would be most helpful. When we have completed our respective inquiries, let us reconvene in front of Megaduda that we might share what we've learned with the satrap. Damn! Shall we be off then? Arta is home to the High Crucible of Alchemia, whose alchemists forged many of our warding skills. It seems as good a place as to any to begin our investigation, don't you think? I spoke briefly with Nuhadin, the chief alchemist there, on our last visit. He should be happy to answer our inquiries. Yeah, okay, he's accompanying me. I know how that works at this point. At this point in the game, I understand how accompanying me works. Is there any conversation we have on the way? No? Okay. Graha, let's move. This is of important duty. We gotta haste. Haste. Quickly. That we... I attuned to this one, yeah. Did I? No. It's still unable! What the fuck? It's fine. It's okay. Don't worry. This is not of our interest now anyways. Nuhadin. Let's talk to them about everything that's going down. I'm not worthy enough, that hurts. How could you say that? I saved the world countless times. What do you mean I'm not worthy enough for a stupid Aetheryte? Oh, I remember those red eyes. You were with those science who commissioned the scales from us, yes. I'll welcome you back to the High Crucible. What brings you here in these troubling times? We are assisting the satrap in investigating the crisis that plagues the city. Did you happen to catch sight of any of the creatures? The world is burning again. It still burns. It never stopped, because we apparently didn't care enough. I did. As I was going about my work, I was distributed by crushing footsteps, so powerful that the very ground shook. I rushed outside and could not believe what I beheld. The night sky was burning. Suddenly, I heard panicked screams coming from the direction of Bolshan Bazaar. In the next instant, a monstrous beast poked its head out from amidst the stalls. A handful of the Radiant rushed to the scene, only to be sent sprawling as the fiend and its minions propelled themselves skyward. So the blasphemy came from the vicinity of the markets. This knowledge may prove useful, does it? Oh, thank you for sharing your tale. Does it? Well, I do believe we now know where we should inquire next. To the bazaar then. Okay, and we can also actually get a little conversation there now. Good. Dip-a-dap-a-dip-a-dap-a to the bazaar! Let's go. Do I need to take the steps? No. The steps are outside. We just need to go to the right. Dip-a-dap-a-dip-a-dap-a. And we have a little conversation bubble here. Sorry. So this is Tavnarian leaf. I must say, it bears a resemblance to the traditional fabrics of Corvus. Small wonder, really, given that it's just across the water. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Not that I'm much of an expert in Corvoisi culture, of course. I've not had the occasion to visit my ancestral home since coming to Shalayan, and like as not, I will never reside there again. That said, in recent days I felt more acutely aware of my heritage, and grateful for it. It is thanks to my forebears that I inherited the royal eye, and with it the wisdom of ancient Alec. And so, well, I simply hope that my countrymen are safe, and one day, when this calamity is but a memory... It's cute how he already thinks that we are saving this world. I would like to see Chorus again, if only once. You're a hopeful man, aren't you? Sweetheart. Sweetheart. Right now it doesn't seem like I am, you know, gonna save this world, because right now it seems like it's just going up in flames. Like, a lot. Forgive me, but my shop's closed until further notice. Needless to say, with more pressing concerns is ours. We have come not in search of wars, but information concerning the enormous fiend that tore through the bazaar. Did you perchance witness anything? Afraid not, my friend. I was here the whole time, so I only saw its little minions. Made a mess of the place, they did. But that was all going on. The great big one tore through the west side of the bazaar. You'd have better luck asking there. Okay, to... Where is west? Straight ahead. Amazing. Straight ahead. Or not? On the other side? Ah, here. Is something the matter, traveler? If you are lost, perhaps I could be of assistance. The offer is most appreciated. We are not lost, but we are in need of information. Might you know anything about the gargantuan beast that rampaged through the bazaar? Hi, I saw it all, though I wish I had not. I was going about my work when all of a sudden a piercing scream cut through the air. I turned around and there was the fiend, its massive body bursting through that entryway with the force of a tidal wave. And then it was gone, as quickly as it came. Helpful. Very helpful. Exactly what I was looking forward to. Sisters, have mercy. What is happening to the world? What am I to do? Is nowhere safe? Settle down, friend. The danger has passed, at least for now. If it's not too painful to remember, could you tell us what you saw? First, I heard the screams. Then a horde of ravening beasts came charging toward us. One of them was huge, bigger than a merit, throwing people about like ragdolls, and it was eating them. I hid under the counter, saw others do the same, but the shrieking and wailing kept getting louder. More voices in the strong. Beasts or victims, I couldn't tell. I knew not what was happening. Still don't. It is enough, my good man. You were brave to share with us your tale. Many of your fellow merchants are safe. The High Crucible, too, has survived. Mostly... Oh. Oh, look. My guild is getting up some stuff again. You have survived mostly unscathed. Pray stay close to your friends and loved ones, and rest your body and mind while you are able. I suspect that is the most we can expect the people here to tell us. I think it best we find a place outside the bazaar where we might rest and review our findings. Okay, let's go back out. This helped us nothing. The information we got was, oh, suddenly people turn into beasts. That's the info we have now. Awesome. That's my cat. I need the other cat. I swear, I need the other cat. Judging by their accounts, the transformation had already occurred by the time the beast reached the bazaar. It tore through the west side of the bazaar and headed towards the XIV Plaza. In other words, the blasphemy may have first appeared in this vicinity. That being the case, the people in that mayhem can surely tell us more. Like, just, oh, further out. Further out! We need to go around the corner! Dip, dap, dip, dap, dip, da, da, dip, dap, dip. Oh, I never tuned to this one here, apparently. Let's do that quickly. Hello, my dear sir. Oh my god. It's just like an Amaro. It's actually pretty. Imagine this wouldn't like actually show you that the world has got them ending. This is actually really pretty. It could be a sunset. A very special sunset. At the loss of your life. Going after that enormous beast, are you? Aye, I saw it, including the very instant the poor bastard transformed. Damn, the gods for putting me there. It started over there, by the window. A few men, merchants probably, talking and drinking. Conversation must have taken a turn for the worse. Next thing I know, their leader, I suppose he was, buries his head in his hands. A black mist was swirling about him, and his whole body bursts apart, and there stands the hideous, slavering beast, massive and full, all gaping maws and bulging eyes. His friends start shrieking, and then the black mist comes again until the change takes them too. A stuff of nightmares, I tell you. Nightmarish indeed. Incidentally, do you perchance know who those merchants were? No, I'm decorary by trade, not much cause to mingle with their sort. Saw Milel, the barmaid, chatting with them though. She might know something. Let's not burn the world down, okay? Let's try and not do that. Okay. Even after repairing all the damage, it will take a while for business to pick up again. Not to rain on your parade, but you know, I think the world is ending. People probably have like better things to do than go to a bar and like drink themselves senseless. You mean the blasphemy? That's what the Radiant have been calling it anyways. I saw it too. We all did. I was standing here at the counter as Maid poured me a drink, when suddenly there came this dreadful sound like a pained, angry groan. It was unlike anything I've ever heard. I turned around in shock, and from an ominous cloud of black mist rose the creature, enormous and ghastly to behold. As to what happened next, to recall it sends shivers up my spine. By some stroke of fortune, I was able to slip outside before the beast got its claws on me. But the sight that greeted me offered no solace. The blue sky above turned red as blood. Maid, myself, and the other survivors clung to each other for dear life until the Radiant host came to our aid. Wait, did I hear you correctly? The beast manifested before the sky began to burn? I'm certain of it. The windows here offer a clear view of the sky, and I saw nothing out of the ordinary until a beast appeared and began to rage. We did see the same thing happening in Ishgard and Alamiga. Oh. Oh, hello there. Welcome to Maid's Mayhem. What can we get you? We have come not for liberations, but rather for information. You are Milel, yes? We are investigating the so-called blasphemy on the satrap's behalf. We hear it was one of your customers, a merchant, that first underwent the transformation. What can you tell us about him? He was something of a regular here, especially of late. Kozal was his name. He ran his own consortium, dealing primarily in the exports of Tavnarian specialties. Do we know that? It's for him we met Matsia. Is it? Was it the one we met at the beach with the elephant? Was it that guy? Yes, the names ring the bell. Didn't you meet them both on your first... I think it was the merchant there. If I recall correctly, Kozar ran a trading operation in Yedliman, and it was there that you made Matsia's acquaintance. Yes, that is the same Kozal, no doubt. A very successful man, from what I gather. That said, it was clear that he had fallen on hard times of late. So it is negative emotions that kinda triggered us. Those ghastly towers popping up everywhere cannot have been good for business. Even now, with the towers gone, the collapse of the Empire has led to all sorts of problems elsewhere. The market of luxuries is surely not what it once was. I mean, people probably don't have the money to buy a luxury item right now. Trying times for the head of a trading consortium, indeed. Kozal was a compassionate man, even as his own business suffered. He did what he could to provide for the artisans, fishermen, and many others who counted on him to sell their wares. Indeed, that was the very topic of yesterday's meeting. As far as I could hear, as they discussed matters further, Kozal's tone grew grave and grim. It was then that... Forgive me. I would not have to recall the memory if it brings you pain. If I could, I would ask just one more thing. Did you notice anything unusual about Kozal in particular? Please, anything at all. Sorry, nothing springs to mind. Perhaps someone else can help you. Kozal lived for his work and had no family that I know of. His employees and associates knew him best, but they too are lost to us. Still, perhaps his neighbors know something I do not. I can direct you to them if you believe it would help. What do you say? Let's go there. This is turning so sad. Kozal made his home in Karma, a nearby residential area. From what I gather, Kozal lived there since childhood and was known throughout the neighborhood. Karma, the name is new to me. How do we get there? I'll write down some directions. I cannot promise that you will find what you seek there, but if nothing else, it is a start. Come, let's see where this lead takes us. He still is he never not accompanied me. What do you mean he is accompanying me now? It's not like he ever left me. Seriously, guys. Oh, there are a lot of comments here now. Okay. I swear to God, cat. They're glued together. Let's see, after leaving the Mayhem, we are to retrace our steps and head back towards the XIV Plaza. Oh, that is the comment he has to tell me. That I shall go to the XIV Plaza. Seriously? Game? Seriously? Sad times. Sad times. Oh, they look cozy. They look super cozy. You have to go up here. If the next thing he's gonna tell me, oh, just go up the stairs. From here, we ascend the stairs. I swear to God, Graha. Ugh, I'm an old woman. I suddenly need to sleep soon. God. Through the doors! This must be huge, in which case we should take the path leading southeast. Okay. Look, I rather click one too many times to see if he maybe has something important to say that I miss like an important line. If we keep going this way, we should arrive in Karma just before. Walking these unfamiliar streets is quite an adventure, is it not? I can only hope we can explore Razahan at our leisure in this. I'm getting scared of him saying all these things. Like, yeah, when we like get rid of this calamity and the apocalypse and the fall, like, are you gonna die, sir? Sir. Look me in the eye. Are you gonna die in this expansion? because you make it sound like it. I'm so sorry. It's totally fine. I know that time zones exist. And I stream for really, really bad timing for America, so yes. So, and this must be karma. We've arrived at last. Let us begin questions the residents without delay. No doubt someone here can tell us more about Kozal. Given recent events, I imagine many are taking shelter indoors. Yeah, let's go in. I can't go indoors. Did I? I probably didn't. No, it's not glowing. It's 4 a.m. Oh my god. Okay. But to be fair, usually I'm not streaming this long. I usually like start streaming 6 hours earlier. Oh, which is the middle of the night though. Still, that's like 10 p.m. for you. I'm so sorry. Can I go into here? Hello! Don't be alarmed! Me entering your house without any prior knowledge. I'm sorry about that. Kozal, you say? Yes. I've known him since he was a boy. If there was ever a man who was born to be a merchant, it was him. Always early to depart and late to return. He'd spent his days procuring the finest wares and seeking out willing customers. You could say it came to him as easily as breathing. It's 3 p.m. for you. For you, it's perfect time, actually. Not for a lot of others. For me, it's also perfect time. Because why else would I stream at those times? If it would inconvenience me. Sadly, business was flagging of late. No surprise, really, but with how dangerous travel has become. He was cooped up in his house from dawn till dusk the other day. No doubt racking his brains for a way to turn his fortunes around. Then at night, I heard the door open. I looked out to see Kozal sitting on a bench, his head hung low. A man with the weight of the world on his shoulders. I see. The situation must have been quite dire indeed. Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary? Look, see it the positive way. When you can't sleep, you can tune in. Have me on in the background to fall asleep to. Which I probably wouldn't recommend because sometimes I scream, but technically... Nothing to speak of, other than the troubles with his consortium. He was the same old Kozal. Cordial and honest, like always. These questions you're asking, has something happened to him? He wasn't caught up in that terrible incident at the bazaar, was he? He kinda was the catalyst. Who came in? Why did the doors just open? You can use me for an alarm instead. These questions you're asking. Wait, we had that one? I don't travel much these days, but my daughters told me not to venture outside. Stuck in here as I am, I've heard little about these bizarre goings on. Rest assured the city is safe for now, but the situation may change without warning. I urge you, stay close to your daughter and be prepared to take refuge should the satrap order it. I tell you, negative emotions. Oh, it was you. Potato! Wait, how do I tell? What is that? No, don't just run away again! Potato is just appearing randomly every so often and then he gives me something and then he leaves. Wait, what was that? I didn't even look. What was that? I can now summon the construct 40. Okay, it's a mount. Wait, let me see. Oh, that looks so cool. Wait, can I summon it in here? I can't. Potato is the MVP of these streams. Every now and then, he just appears. Wait. No, there's no door. Who do I talk to as well? There's a door. There's the door. They're in my friends list. I guess they were like a stream snap a very first time, but Argent is gone. But Potato is in my friends list. Could you come back another time? I just woke up and I'm not exactly in the mood for idle chit-chat. Dude, I understand. I'm sorry. Well, that's one way to avoid the panic, I suppose. Pardon our intrusion. You may not have noticed, but a great danger has come to Favnir. I encourage you to stay alert and prepare to flee the city should the situation turn dire. But before we leave you in peace, pray allow us to ask a question or two. Did you know a local merchant named Khazal? If so, did you notice anything unusual about him recently? Khazal? Hi, I know him. In fact, we spoke just the other day. Like many others, his business was doing poorly. Still, it seemed as thought he managed to turn things around, thanks to a generous order from Ruveda Fibers. Why, he was practically dancing in the streets. I haven't spoken with him since, but I assume it all went well. Jinabaha might be able to tell you more, though. As I recall, he was the one who brokered the arrangement. Jinabaha at Ruveda Fibers. This sounds promising. These words. Where are we going? Can I teleport with Graha together? Is that a possibility? Is he gonna follow me? Yes. Okay. I know we need to go the other way, but I want to see what the comment is here. If I'm not mistaken, these stairs lead to Dharma. It is quite the sight, the red sky above. During the final days of yore, the heavens burned and the stars fell. Creation magics run amok. That was my assumption when I saw Amaro. Perhaps the ancients believed the same, but the terror of a single powerful individual was the cause of their calamity. And yet, those selfsame horrors now manifest themselves before our eyes. What could it be that sets the heavens aflame and turns ordinary man into beasts? Negative emotion! This feels so eerie. Why is every expansions we play lately just the world ending with the sky? The sky just decided to... Wait. Where am I? Wait. Too far. Too far. I need to go here. The farming silkworms. This must be Ruveda Fibers, or we should find Jinabaha. Oh, is she? I found her! That was easy. And hurry, I say. There's no time to waste. Hello! Pardon me, but you are in charge of buying and selling here, yes? We have a few questions that we'd like to... I'm sorry, but I simply don't have time to chat. If you haven't noticed, we have our hands full at the moment. We must carry all our wares and equipment to safety before those accursed beasts return. In that case, might we be of assistance? Perhaps we could speak when the job is done? Seriously? Don't I have more important things to do, like, I don't know, save the world? You can start by helping us move our equipment. Ask the others what to put where. Sometimes our priorities are so widely off. And you can carry our fabrics. Welcome back to A Realm Reborn. Yeah, that's... yeah. Go through that door and speak with Kamala. She'll tell you the rest. To be fair, in A Realm Reborn, I don't think the world was at stake, was it? our little city part was at stake, but I don't think the world was it. The stakes were like way lower back then. Remember, these textiles are our livelihood. Handle them with care. I would also ensure a total stranger with my own livelihood. Reasonable. Hello, I'm a cosplayer. I'm here to get some fabrics. This area is for employees only. Out, out! What's that? You've come to hell? Huh. Praise be to Mindurova. Kind stranger, I welcome you. I like how she was like, you're an outsider, go the fuck out, you're not an employee. And I'm like, I'm here to help. And she's like, oh, what a kind stranger. Never mind that you're not an employee. On your way here, you pass 3 storehouses, yes? I'd like you to carry that small crate to Nobrifel, by the storehouse near the hatchery. The crate of clothing is for Manua. And that massive crate that goes to Zemera by the middle storehouse. But you're back with that one. Those are all the crates we have ready. Once they've been delivered, consider your work here complete. You okay? I do not remember who gets what. Oh. The game is telling me, okay, I was like, oh, I don't know where to bring those. Right, is it? Then you come to the right place. Thank you for your aid. Okay, cool. Give me the next crate. Where's my time limit, Joe? If you have any crates of finished products such as carpets, clothing, and the like, pray bring them here to your primary storehouse. A crate full of clothing, is it? I can take that off your hand. Many thanks for the delivery. Okay, and one more. Hello? Oh god, that's taking a while. I'm too small. Look, this crate is nearly as tall as me. I should have been a bunny for those. Yeah, because that seems reasonable. Absolutely fucking look the way she's looking at me. I say you're quite a vain one, aren't you? A good thing that never know when you'll need to defend yourself in these unpredictable times. A crate full of fabrics is it? Exactly what I was hoping to receive. Here, let me put it away for you. I'm done. You have carried all the crates to the storehouses, you say? And so quickly too. Why, I've never seen anyone so strong. I and my associates will see to rest, so please return to Dijnava and assure him our work is proceeding apace. To tell the truth, we're grateful for this distraction. Too many terrible happenings of late, but generous souls like yourself give me hope that we may emerge from this trial even stronger. I pray we meet again in more peaceful times. I pray so too. Hello, I did the work. Can we talk about the apocalypse now? Don't as I ask, have you? Bless you, babe. If Kamala is satisfied with your work, then so am I. You have done us a great favor, traveler. Gra is also done. Awesome. I too have delivered the instruments and apparatus that entrusted to me. You both have my thanks if our Vera safely stored away. I will not lose any more to those fiends. I take it that your establishment did not escape the attack unscathed. We did not. Thankfully, most of our workers had already left for the day, but those of us still here saw it all. We looked to the burning skies in confusion, and then, before we could even begin to make sense of it, a hideous creature burst through the doors, shrieking. We ran for our lives, but one of my colleagues was not so fortunate. He cried out, a scream of such agony, such terror, and the next instant, he too sprouted fearsome claws. The sight of it caused another fellow to panic, and then... Did he also turn? He too transformed. Oh my! It is emotions. How dare people have emotions? I'm sorry, there was something you wanted to ask. Indeed, you knew the merchant Khazal, did you not? I believe he had some dealings with your establishment. Khazal? I know him well. We'd arranged for his consortium to deliver a large shipment of fabrics, but in the end we received better offer and had to turn him down. I understand his business is struggling, but so is ours. Another of our most reliable trading partners agreed to transport the goods for a much smaller commission, and we'd have been fools to refuse. I felt terrible for withdrawing the offer, but you must understand, we simply had no choice. Was he the catalyst? Was he like the 13th reason? He tried to put on a brave face when I delivered the news, but his dejection and despair were plain as day. He said he discussed it with his associates, but I could tell he'd all but given up hope. Oh God. Dejection and despair. Remember what we saw in Vanaspadia? Soldiers and jungle dwellers pushed to the very brink, turning into beasts and after the next. It would seem the same phenomenon occurred here. The poor craftsmen attacked by the fiends, as well as those that witnessed it, all undergoing the change. I suspect that everything began with Khazal. By all accounts, it was he who suffered from the most profound and piercing despair. Wait, could that be it? That such intense emotions were what triggered his transformation? Much remains unclear, but I believe we are drawing closer to an answer. At any rate, we must discuss our findings with the others. You can't just, like, make people not have any emotions. That is not how that works.